Game Day Training Video. You are one of 3 event specialists scheduled to work this event. Wear your standard uniform with mask. This event setup will consist of 2 tables, 2 table runners, 4 easel signs, a QR code survey sign, allergen tents, supplier shared handouts, and handouts specific to the Coke brand. Event responsibilities. ES1 will purchase products, set up the event, and do the pre-event prep. ES2 will sample Velveeta and Reese's products. ES3 will sample Ritz and Coke at sampling table 1. Event setup. ES1 is responsible for locating the event kit and working with the store manager to determine an appropriate location for the event, preferably near the front of the store. From there, the ES will locate, set up, and cover the tables with tablecloths and table runners, placing the Coke and Ritz easel signs on one table and the Reese's and Velveeta easel signs on table 2 with the microwave. Place the QR code survey sign on the same table. Place the Coke branded handouts on the same table as the Coke easel. Place half the supplier shared handouts on one table and half on the other. Place a microwave on the table with the Velveeta easel sign and plug it in. Ensure the cord is taped down for safety. Locate 4 reusable plastic crates or RPCs from produce. They must be at least 6 inches tall. Stack 2 RPCs on the floor under one of the 6-foot tables. Stack the other 2 RPCs on the floor under the other table. Store the additional product in top of the RPCs and in the styrofoam cooler. Pre-event prep. Collect and purchase the items listed in your event manual. Store all packages of Coke in the dairy walk-in cooler with the Hold for Sampling page. Wash hands and wear new gloves. Pre-event prep should be conducted in the deli department. Open 1 block of Velveeta cheese and place on the cutting board. Cut block into 12 slices. Cut each slice into 6 cubes. If using the backup Velveeta cheese, open 2 blocks and follow the instructions to cut into cubes. Place all cubes into a plastic storage bag. Open 1 can of diced tomatoes and green chilies. Pour contents into the same plastic storage bag. Seal the bag and label it with the date. Repeat steps to have 2 total bags of Velveeta and diced tomatoes with green chilies. Follow storage instructions as listed in your event manual. Sampling Coke Zero Sugar. As customers approach, offer them a sample of Coke Zero Sugar. If the customer is interested, place a Not for Resale NFR sticker over the barcode of 1 chilled can of Coke Zero Sugar and set on the table for customer to take. Continue adding NFR stickers to the cans of Coke. Return the chilled cans to the cooler after adding the stickers. Sampling Ritz Cheese Crispers. Offer customers a sample of Ritz Cheese Crispers. If customer is interested, allow them to choose a variety they would like. Using tongs, place 2 Ritz Crispers in the souffle cup. Cover with a lid and place on the table for customer to take. Only prepare 1 sample at a time. Sampling Velveeta cheese dip. ES2 will pour contents of 1 plastic bag into a bowl and heat dip in the microwave on high for 2-minute intervals, stirring after each heating round. The dip is ready when all of the cheese is melted. Cover the bowl with aluminum foil and label with the 2-hour discard time. Offer customers a sample of the Velveeta cheese dip. If the customer is interested, scoop half a tablespoon of dip into a souffle cup. Use tongs to place 2 bite-sized tortilla chips in the cup and cover with a lid. Place the souffle cup on the table for the customer to take. Sampling Reese's Footballs. If the customer is interested, place 1 wrapped Reese's football on the table for them to take. Additional event instructions. Direct customers to the event survey accessed by the QR code easel sign. Be sure to tell the customers about the shared supplier handouts and the Coke handouts that will also include delicious new recipes. Note, if 1 or more event specialists do not arrive, follow the backup plan listed in your event manual. If you have any questions about your event, please call the support center at 188-524-9192.